Okay. Hello. It is a Tuesday once again. It is a beautiful Tuesday. There's always so much that needs to be going on all at once. But we're doing it. We're going to be playing Pokemon Colosseum again. And I'm excited. I am very much looking forward to doing this. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream long. I have work that I need to do tonight. So we are going to just get this in and out. I think I'll go as far as at least, if not catching Suicune, then hopefully getting all the way through the Under. So we're going to go ahead and see what that's about. Alright. Yes. And of course, as normal, as usual, just let me know if the audio for the game is too loud or if you are having a hard time hearing me. I actually do seem a little quiet. So let's see. I got Umbreon, Espeon, Feraligatr, Ampharos, Entei, Quagsire. Sounds good. To the one viewer watching, welcome. If it's Drac, then hello, Drac. I was saying that I was needing to get this stream done. I was playing Crusader Kings earlier, and then I was just having this thought in the back of my head. It's like, what am I supposed to be doing today? And then I remembered I told people I was going to be streaming today, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Hello, Hajer. I am doing really good. How are you? How's the back and everything? The back is good. The back is good. It feels much better than it has for like the last few weeks. I do think I just threw something out while I was sleeping, and it's been getting better ever since. God, you keep getting sick. I'm so sorry. Is it just like a flu or something? Is it COVID, or is it just like something else going around for you guys? That's messed up. I'm actually getting my physical tomorrow. I have a physical going on tomorrow. They're going to be... I don't know if that means they're going to be doing a blood test, if they're going to be checking all my different stuff. But, yeah. I'm going to see about getting at least one or two, maybe two different kinds of vaccines. This time it's apparently COVID, but I don't know. Fuck. Everyone refuses to talk about it. Yeah, well, I mean, it's very much like, I don't know how it is like on your side of the world, but on this side of the world, it's definitely just like, oh no, COVID's over. COVID's been over since 2021 when COVID is still around. And there are still people who are getting fucked up from it. COVID long haul is definitely a thing, and it can affect people in different ways. Let's see. Lady Venus is very cautious, except for her TV appearances. She is rarely seen. Now we're going to talk to these different people. There's spies around. Isn't that sort of cool? So, none of these guys are talking to me. I thought talking to people when meant, bro, the fever was hell. Dude, when I was recovering from my surgery, my fever was bad. I got up to like 101.4. Yeah, I know. I would like fevers can be really bad. Like I've only had like fevers every now and then, but like it's literally your body is overheating. It feels like you're getting cooked alive. It's fucking bad. I am so sorry that you went through that though. There once was a man who made a fortune in the mines of the Under. Where he ended up, I don't know. I only hope he used his vast wealth for doing good. What the heck? So all these people are just going crazy. I'm doing kind of better now. That's good. So if you guys remember from the last stream that we did of this, which I think was over a week ago. Yeah, it was over a week ago now. Lady Venus, hello, I'm Venus. She said that there's a spy who is me. And she's like, you guys have to get rid of the spy. He's evil. And nobody knows. Nobody really cares. To make things worse, I have exams that I haven't started studying yet. It's hard to study when you're like, people will say it's like, oh, it's a good opportunity to study and that kind of stuff. But it's hard because you just have, especially when you have COVID, you've got like the foggy brain. So it makes it impossible to like actually concentrate or doing whatever. Gets to meet Lady Venus and receive a Shadow Pokemon. I'm going to enter and get me a Shadow Pokemon. Before that, I'll test the opposition, starting with you. Here goes. Gurks! But that's the thing is that, like, how soon your exams start, like, I don't know how it is for you guys over there, but if you have COVID, you basically need to stay home anywhere from at least 3 to 5 days. And so it's like a thing that if you do have COVID, you might be able to request like an extension or something. These fish are no match for me. Get out of here, Phoebus. Who even likes Phoebus? I was literally hallucinating. That's common for a lot of people who get sick with COVID. That's the thing. No one is saying anything. You gotta love it. You gotta love when people are just like, eh, whatever. That's not a thing. Even though it very much is a thing, but people are very just... Mum's the word. Which is never a good word. I think they do it because they don't want people to panic and shit. It's fucked up. I mean, without the risk of getting political, that was the whole thing over in the United States was that the, then president heard that there was a pandemic that was going to be happening and it was going to be affecting literally everyone. And he was just like, well, let's not tell anybody about it so we don't cause a panic. And all that did was the government didn't do anything about the pandemic before it was too late. And even, like, quote-unquote doing something, they didn't even follow, like, their own recommendations in terms of, like, quarantining and that kind of stuff. They're doing that right now. It's frustrating. I remember too because there was like because that was like a very controversial time because it was just like they're expecting everyone to go to work in order to keep the economy running when also telling people don't go outside because you're going to get sick. And so it was one of those things that people going to their jobs was enough of a risk of they're going to get sick with this and it could potentially be lethal if not cause long-term health effects against them. So it was a lose-lose situation. I was working at a gym at that time when the pandemic happened over here 5 years ago. And my brother gave me an ultimatum because, I've got 3 brothers. One of them is special needs and I'm his caretaker. I live with another brother. And that brother is, in a relationship with someone. And both the brother I care for and, my roommate who is dating my other brother, both of them are immunocompromised. And so it was one of those things that my brother was like, all right, look, either you quit your job and like you risk going out even more so than you already are, or you're going to have to move out. And those were my 2 options. So I had to quit my job in order to make sure I didn't get more people sick. I went to the doctor on Sunday, and the doctor straight up told me, oh, there's nothing here, just nasal spray and wear heavy clothing to sweat it out. But sweating it out doesn't help if you have a fever, because in situations like fevers, you're not able to sweat it out. So you're literally just holding on to all that extra heat And wearing that much heavy clothing on top of that while you're sick and in that, in that climate, you're just going to have heat stroke. That's all that's going to happen. My mom kept me wearing all heavy clothing. I was dying because of it. Fifu faf mu fafu fi fui fi for fef narf. Okay. Look. Chinese exists in this world. I got better when I simply wear light clothing, man. Yeah. You need like light clothing, like light, cotton-based clothing that allows your body to be able to like actually breathe. Energy root, better root that restores 200 HP, heal powder, revival herb. What the hell? Where does this go? Whoa. Where are we going? Whoa. So we don't have to go through all that to reach the Ender. We could just take this way. Pyrite Town. Okay. We're going back in here. Is that a thing that I need to do? Is I have to take part in the Colosseum again? Yeah, I think it wants me to do the Colosseum again. They openly give out shadow Pokemon in this town. Yeah, no, I mean, there's some times where it's like better than others. The back itself is going to be just how it's going to be. What matters is like trying to stretch it out and apply ice when need be, but other than that, it's okay. It hurt when I first woke up, but now it's doing better. It actually starts acting up when I'm like sitting for long periods at a time, which is fair because compression of the spine. But it's also because I've been drawing nonstop. And that's the project that I was telling you guys about, and I'm wanting to show you as soon as possible. I'm gonna need to check with my buddy Drac though about like when I can potentially do that. What is your situation? A couple mice appear to be running loose near Score, but it's nothing to worry about. We'll cut them away, pulverize and mush 'em, giggle. The priority is to distribute Shadow Pokemon, don't forget. As for you, Ein, hurry! Complete the Shadow Pokemon's development as soon as possible. Your trust will not be misplaced. Already, sufficient Shadow battle data has been gathered from our minions. My masterpiece, the most powerful Shadow Pokemon in history, shall soon be ready. I'm so excited. I will be waiting for good news, that is all. It is time we return to the lab and put on the finishing touches. Back to the lab. Yes, sir. Who's that twink with the big arms? I guess they're not big. They're just, like, angular. He's got, like, those Popeye arms where, like, the forearms are bigger than the biceps. So I'm trying to remember who I need to talk to in order to progress through here. Do I go here again? I thought he said I find Venus pregnant. My Venus is pregnant. Help me. When the Under used to be a mining town, the junk shop's owner used to be the train driver. But where is this railway supposed to be in the Under? I've never seen it. That's because poor people don't get to ride trains. In this world. Oh, sheesh, what to do? I have to make the delivery, but I'm still not done cleaning. Hey, wait, aren't you Snatch'em an asshole? Huh? How do you know who we are? I thought so. This makes things easy. Please, can I get you to deliver this part to Net's house? Obtained power-up part. But wait, just tell Net that it's from Purr. He'll tell you the details. Net's house is the one with the big rotating antenna dish. You'll know it as soon as you see it, okay? As a very trusting child to just be like, hey, I need you to take this very expensive technology and take it to someone all the way across town for me. The names still get me. Yeah. I mean, Asshole tries her best, but, you know, her parents were very mean when they named her. You brought me the power-up part from Purr? Great, I was waiting for that. Are you the Snatch'em an asshole? This is too awesome. Come on, you have to get inside, quick. Okay. Meg. Net, you won't believe who just dropped for a visit. We got shocking company. Shocking company? Try not to be too shocked when you hear it. It's Snatch'em an asshole. No way, really? Is it true? Is this Snatch'em really here? Yeah, it's right here. Hello, small boy. Net, second Pyrite told me about what you've been doing. Oh, this is from Purr. This is all I needed to get the Kids Grid back up and running. Are you running a Club Penguin account in here? What are you doing? I better explain. A little while ago, we lost access to the Kids Grid. We think it's caused by jamming signal that's interfering with the Kids Grid. It's probably Venus is doing... What the fuck is the Kids Grid? The power-up part you deliver will boost our equipment. When we get the Kids Grid back up, I'll hack their computers for useful data. Oh, you're terrorists. My big brother Net managed to get a little bit of the data out of Cypher's computers. The data says there's a lab somewhere that makes shadow Pokemon. That's for true. Alright, well. Oh, Snatch'em. Wait, please. May I have your PDA number? We'll contact you as soon as we find anything. Why are you giving your phone number to a small child? The spy. We spotted the spy. Oh, God. Who is it? Look over there in front of the elevator. We found the spy. No, you just looked there and it was convenient. Oh, shit, it's him. Shut up. It's hopeless. Quit struggling. Look, it's Bratz dolls as grown-up adults. What the fuck? Oh, God, they bound him up. Now you be a good boy. Lie still. Whoa. It's me, Silva, from Dukings. I discovered that they were bringing shadow Pokemon to pirate from there. Their walk was so cunty. Yes, it was. They were like, we know. We like Venus. That's as far as I got when they caught me like this. I did manage to filch this from them. Here you go. Disc. I think it's an item that's useful only down here in the Under. Okay. Hey, can you let my friend go? I should switch my men. I should switch them to try to get everyone. Who might you be? If you're tourists, you're getting in our way. Go on, scram. Hold on, you two. You're not from around these parts. I get it. You came to rescue your pal here. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Cloaca? It's Cloaca. It's a bug. It's a bug. Cloaca has bugs in her. And she uses her stinky vision. There's a shadow Pokemon. What happens if I surf? We'll do Thunderbolt. What does that do again? Foe covered by Veil. I think that protects against special attacks. Ah! No, but as I was saying earlier, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream for that long today, because I'm going to need to be getting back to work on that project. I wasn't wanting to start work on it before like 8 p.m., but I do need to get to bed early tonight for my doctor's appointment, because I gotta be there at like 11 in the morning, which isn't super early for most people, but I usually wake up at around noon, so I'm needing to make sure I'm actually awake for that. I think Supersonic as a confusion only. Yes, it's a confusion only. Feraligatr is so based. Yay! This Pokemon is going great. I didn't get a lot from that. Alright, we're gonna start catching. Oh boy. We get a lot of shadow Pokemon down here. Please remember to take it easy while working on the project, like the back situation and all. Yeah, I've been like so preoccupied, like trying to get all this work done, that I've been forgetting to do my physical therapy for my shoulder as well. But I'm trying to do everything I can. Oh my fucking god. I'm about to lose Ledian. Please do not use Shadow Rush. I swear to God, if you use Shadow Rush, I will be pissed. Don't do it. You better stay in that fucking ball. Stayed in the ball. That was almost really bad. This spy's actually strong. Don't be too hasty about relaxing. I'm up next. Dagger? We got Cloaca. Oh, Cloak and Dagger. Very funny. Situational comedy is cool. Illumise. Feral Gator and Anthrax. I fucking love Anthrax. It's so tasty. Bitch is using Shockwave? Hey. You leave my little man alone. God, not dead yet. Ass ability. And Ariados. Oh, Jesus. No, but I mean, I hope the school's going to be giving you a break soon. Like, you guys are going to be having a fall break or something. Because I know you've been working hard. I know you've been studying and you've been taking it very seriously. You just keep getting sick. Not yet. It's just midterm season. Midterms for the sake of having midterms are always my fucking favorite. Let's do... Do I have a hyper potion? I do. I don't think this is going to do a lot. Yeah, it's not going to do a lot. Midterms always come in fall when I get sick over and over. It's weird, like, I'll maybe get sick, like, closer to the beginning of the year, and then I won't get sick again until the end of the year. Like, I always get sick right before Christmas. And that's just me. Most Christmases I can remember, I had the flu of some kind, if not COVID. Paralyzed? No. Now, I know what you're thinking. We've already had 3 battles down here, and there haven't been that many shadow Pokemon at all. Well, just fucking calm down. It's gonna happen. You just gotta trust the process. I am actually needing to wake up my brother in half an hour. He's trying to go into work earlier these nights. We're out of our league against this guy. Hi, baby. Oh, wowie. I'm so lucky. I never thought I'd get to see exciting battles from this close.
Well, you better start believing it, Pussy Willow.
Pussy Willow. That's not a normal thing to say. Okay. We're gonna go heal our men. And then we're probably gonna switch back to Umbreon and Espeon. Or do I stick to these guys? Do I stick with Ampharos and Feraligatr? He's about to be level 38. How about Umbreon? Umbreon and Espeon are the most leveled, ready to go on. I think I am going to want Feraligatr first because I think one of the first Pokemon I'm going to have to deal with Venus is the Steelix that she has. I don't know if I'm crazy, but to be honest, after COVID, now I get sick very easily. I used to get sick once every 3 or 4 weeks. I remember when I was younger, I definitely felt like I got sick that consistently as well. I would say ever since I became more of a homebody, like I really stopped going out as much, 3 to 4 months. Yes. Yes, it definitely, for me, it was like every 3 months about that I would get sick with something. It usually was never that bad. No, but this past year was fucking terrible for me because I sound like a broken record saying it, but I had COVID at least 2 or 3 different times this year. I had gastroenteritis 2 different times in the span of 3 months. Everything just felt fucking terrible. Now a simple flu gets me so fucked up. Yeah, I mean, usually when I have a flu, I'll usually just get like the congestion and then I'll just feel like shit. But it's never like the worst thing ever. Testing. The rain and the under is accompanied by thunder. Lady Venus is especially confident on her right profile. You two, you're holding up the film shoot. We're about to begin filming. Wait, who are you? I got recognize those faces. Those are the faces in the blacklist from the headquarters. How'd you find us? That's not important now. I'll scratch you right myself. Collect a reward from us on a score. She's a boss. She is so cunt. Fucking bitch started with a Delcatian bayonet. She knew. It's me, Vina. Oh, God. I'm sorry if that's annoying, but that's just how I imagine she is. 45? Jesus. Oh, fuck. I should have gotten rid of Delcati first. No, Ampharos, don't fall in love. It's... You're probably wondering, why rain dance? Because it makes water and electric stronger. Oh my God. Fuck. That was not good. Don't use attract. Don't do it. You fucking bitch. I do not remember any of these guys being at such a high level as they are. I thought they were going to be like 43 at highest. I might need to redo this fight. What do you mean Delcati knows Thunderbolt? What do you mean? Oh my fucking God. Jesus. Fucking nightmare. There's fucking Steelix. Cool. Oh my God. We have to get rid of Delcati next, otherwise, like, the attract business is just going to be fucking terrible. No. Please. I don't want this anymore. Oh my God, you're kidding me. What? Wow. At least I'm not in love anymore. I don't know why that's something to be proud of or thankful for. I remember Vileplume being fucking terrible to fight. Which is funny, because Vileplume is like a closer level to all of my fellas. We're going to do Psybeam on Vileplume. We're going to do Hyper Potion on Espeon. And that wasn't enough to do it. Oh, God. Oh, man. This is not going to be enough to knock out Vileplume, unfortunately. Oh, it is! Okay. I really have no idea how they expect me to have all of my guys of equal or equatable level to all of the other, like, men so far. It's like they expect you to have a well-rounded team, but then punishes you if you don't exclusively use Umbreon and Espeon. I just don't understand. We're going to do... we're going to do revive on you. We're going to do revive on you. And then we're going to bring out Entei and Quagsire. It's called maintenance. I expect Steelix to use Earthquake again, so we're just going to use Quagsire. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hopefully Entei can at least take out Steelix, because this is not good. Alright, we're going to do Hyper Potion on... Hyper Potion? Yeah, Hyper Potion on Ampharos. Fire Blast on Steelix. Don't do it, Suicune. No. What? Fuck you. Oh my fucking god. What a... This is fucking terrible. This is officially going to be the first battle that I lose. I gotta do Timer Ball. That's all I can think of at this point. And I think it's Suicune is gonna break out the first time because of its catch odds. Yeah. Well, this was a nightmare. Taunt. Taunt only works if I attacked, you asshole. I have no idea what it expects me to do. I just got absolutely fucked. Wow. Earthquake? Rock slide. Of course. No. Okay. Alright. Alright. It's giving me a chance. That's funny. It's not gonna matter, though. I'm Venus! I'm so fucking good! Look at him as he shadow rushes! Get him! So you're probably wondering what happens if I lose. That was not canon, so nothing happened. I need to see if I can grind some more. Oh, registering once finishes giving out a prize to the winner. So then what am I supposed to do? Like, am I expected to just go and just keep grinding at other gyms? I'll do it. I'll grind. God damn it. I just realized that my Twitch notifications were incorrect. Whoops. I think Phoenix City is where I can go for trying to get my guys a higher level. I'll get these guys to be higher level so that they can actually take a fucking beating. Guy Lang. Is that right? Alright, we'll do Surf and we'll do Thunderbolt. Water gun. You know, would it kill these guys to have high-level Pokemon that aren't baby Pokemon? Because I'm not getting experience from this. I'm going to be able to level up for Alligator in this tournament, but that's about it. All right. Do-do-do. I'm sorry that I have nothing to say. I'm just so freaking stressed. This is supposed to be going better, and it's not. We'll do Surf. We'll do Thunderbolt to Talo. So what were the first Pokemon that Venus had? It was Delcatty, and I can't even remember the other one. Bayonet. So I might want to start the fight with, I might want to start with Umbreon and Entei. Oh, I always liked Snowrun. I always thought he was a wonderful little man. And he evolves into either a ball or a woman. It's only one of those two. Shall we get started? Alright, Oris. I thought Oris was a traditionally masculine name. Wow, okay. Okay, so the pug has Intimidate, but, like, my 7-foot-tall, 4,000-pound alligator doesn't. Yeah, that checks out. No! How good is Slash? It does 70. Bite is helpful, at least against one of them, though. Frightens with a scary face to sharply reduce speed. I'll do Slash. Hello, Akasha! Good to see you! I hope the troubles of the world have not been troubling you. As I was telling Hajer, I don't know how long I'll be streaming today. I might be wrapping it up in about an hour, only because I Starry, you missed the last stream. It's not a problem. There's no problem whatsoever. Young people these days, there's no respect for their schmelders. They're fighting, but you know what? I'm trying to fight back. Well, there you go. That's a good view to have. Oh no, her back is out. I'm not letting a shady character like you win. Lady, your name is Buna. Buna? That's about as shady as you get. I mean, my name is Snatch'em, but I'm at least transparent with my intentions. I'll snatch him. Alright, we're gonna surf, we're gonna thunderbolt. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. It did 7 damage. No, owl. I don't feel good about murdering a defenseless animal. I feel great. Trico used quick attack. Oh, Gecko. Keeping an eye. At risk of being too deep, kind of finding out new things about myself. Yeah, I feel that. You just have, like, real introspective days. And you're just like, maybe I do enjoy spin doctors. She literally pulls out a Pokemon that looks like a cock and balls. Well, she didn't get to choose how the Pokemon looked. She just uses it, you know? Trico likes quick attack. Imagine having a level 42 Trico when you could have a Sceptile at that point. Well, now you're paralyzed, dumb fuck. Spin my record around with that PhD. Do they have PhDs? I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of musicians have, like, degrees and stuff. Like, I think Rush, like, all those guys have, like, degrees. Yeah, she did. She got the Pokemon in the first place. Maybe she inherited it. Like, maybe it was her grandma McGillicuddy's. And her grandma was just like, if you don't take this Pokemon after I die, I'll haunt you. And she's, like, super superstitious. Alright, what is TM11?
Sunny day.
Okay. I can use that money to buy some TMs, I believe. Let's do it. Let's go buy some TMs. Actually, are there TMs here? That might be my problem, is that I just need stronger attacks at this point for what my men are. Let's check Ampharos. Okay, Ampharos does know Thunderbolt. Okay, neither of these guys have what I'm looking for. Well, that's just fine. Please take this Pokemon that looks like a small penis with fat balls before I die, Grandma McGillicuddy. This is the worst posthumous gift I've ever seen, and this is the only posthumous gift I've ever received. Yeah, but you know what? They kept it in the family. And really, isn't that what matters? We need more balls. We need more balls! Let's buy one of these. Let's buy one of these. Let's buy two of these. A ball that works well on those types, that's good.
Those types of critters.
Alright. We're going to try the under again. I don't know about trying to catch Steel. I don't know about trying to catch Suicune. I'm thinking I'm just going to keep battling her until all of my guys are high enough level. Because I don't know if doing these Colosseums is the correct way of going about it. So we're going to switch to Entei. And we're going to switch to Umbreon. Other than that, I've been crashed all day. I'm so fucking tired. I feel that. I feel that. The project that I'm working on, I'm just absolutely tired. And I'm like, I'm more than halfway done with it, I think. But I am just exhausted and I'm ready for it to be done. I can't wait to show you guys what it is. Oh, actually, I was gonna check out TMs before I go over. I was gonna use my winnings money. Buy those. Vicious snow and wind attack that may freeze the foe. So that's Blizzard. Powerful, but needs recharging the next turn. So we've got Hyper Beam. Creates a wall of light that lowers special attack damage. That's Reflect. Negates all damage, but may fail if used in succession. That's Protect. Protect would be helpful. Prevents status abnormality with mystical power. Safeguard? Oh, that's what Safeguard does. Strikes the target with a thunderbolt, it may paralyze. Creates a wall of light that weakens physical attacks. Wait, no, that's Reflect. I've been raking leaves yesterday and today, and something about it just took it all away from me. Like, fall yard work is so energy sucking. Also, the project, like a thumbnail art thing. No. I want to say what it is, but it is a surprise. It is very much a surprise, but it's something that I am actually hoping that I can actually do and show to you guys on stream when it's ready. I'm working on it with Drac. Drac was like, "Hey, I need help with this thing. I'd like your help with it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And so that's what we've been working on. The deadline for it is Thursday, and so we've been working nonstop on it since at least Friday. So, a powerful fire attack that may burn the target. The attack power varies among different Pokemon. I think that's Return. I think I want Blizzard. Blizzard is good against rock and ground types, I believe, and so it's not going to be helpful for this battle per se, but I kind of just want to have it for the sake of having it. And Feraligatr and Quagsire are able to learn it. Okay. What about Return? Can anyone learn that? Yeah, anyone can learn that. Steel Wing. Spreads hard-edged wings and slams into the target. Okay. What's upstairs? Oh, it's the roof. That's right. Alright, we're gonna go right. Alright. Now, before we do this fight again, I have to go and check on my brother real quick. So I will be right back. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, I'm just changing these. Alright, cool. We're good. We're back. We're Mississippi pissin' in my ass. Now what is it? Why do you keep trying to mess up our plans? If that's what you want, I'll put a battle on air live. Everyone will see you losing to me. Well, they already saw it once. If you're just gonna keep letting me battle you, then you're actually very benevolent. Delcatty and Vileplume. That changes things. I do not believe Entei has a gender, so I don't need to worry about Delcatty using Attract on Entei. Pimp Juice. What do the five fingers say to my ass? Slap. Mississippi pissing in my ass. Exactly. Oh, that wasn't enough. Fuck you, man. The cat just used double edge on me. What do you mean Vileplume used to try? What? Ah, you bitch. Alright, we're going to do Feint Attack on Delcatty, and we're going to use Bite on Vileplume. Alright, this battle is going 10 times better than the last time. Now, you'd think that they're crazy for sending out a steel type to take on my Pimp Juice, but the shocking truth of it all. Steelix knows a ground type move called Earthquake, and it's a nasty, nasty move. So we're going to Hyper Potion on Entei. And we're going to pray to HE double hockey sticks that Fire Blast hit Steelix. And it did. Won't knock it out. Oh my god, it knocked it out before it could use Earthquake. Why is this going so much better than the last time? Oh my god, it's Bricklebork! Hello, Bricklebork. You just missed us getting our ass handed to us by Venus last time. And I did a little bit, like literally one level for one of my men of grinding. And then I said, alright, I'm going to try again. And it's like we're unscathed. I forgot his name was Pimp Juice. Yeah. Pimp Juice is a good man. Alright. Critical hit takes out Delcatty. These Jamoch I got gifted me has the vibes of Freak on the Leash. What even... whose emotes are those? Chico Gaki. Very cool. It has a lot of use though, a lot of versatility that, you know, you can use that leash emote for though, I will admit. That's respectable. Isn't that the song where the guy's like yeah, that's the song by Korn, Freak on a Leash. Wait, now I'm thinking 9 Inch Nails. Why the fuck am I thinking 9 Inch Nails? 9 Inch Nails didn't do Freak on a Leash. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god, my brain. My brain. Gotta love looking at a VTuber once and then still getting gift subs after not being back since. Well, that is a very caring and giving community. That's nice of him. I thought that Suicune is named Suicide. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a common thing that a lot of people are just like, I'm going to commit suicide. Suicide, use bathtub toaster. It's like, okay. We'll do Secret Power on Suicune. Let's do Sunny Day. Because, I mean, you're gonna knock out Entei anyway. They must be very giving. I would be giving too, but I don't have monies. I actually do have a little bit of money right now. More than I've had in a while. Oh, I didn't just break my... Alright. We're going to switch to Feral Gator. Feral Gay Man. There he is. And he says, where's the bears? Pimp Juice ran out of juice. He did. But you know what? That's his problem. There's no point in doing this early, but fuck it. You and me both, Mr. Sir. My pockets got depleted this week. Fuck. I feel that. My pockets were getting depleted with all the health stuff that I've been having going on. I'm going to be checking out I'm going to be having my physical tomorrow, and I don't know how much I'm going to have to pay for a potential vaccine. Because I haven't gotten vaccinated yet. I actually haven't gotten vaccinated in the last few years. I've been meaning to. It's just every time I'm, like, trying to go and get it done, it just never happens. And I'm talking specifically of COVID. Like, I got the flu vaccine last year, and I got it at the wrong time because it did, like, compromise my immune system for a little bit. And my anxiety just went fucking crazy. And so I'm definitely just trying to take it easy with all that. Let's see. We'll do Feint Attack on Suicune. We'll do Premier Ball. Why not? Because, I mean, we're at the point now where we really just have to keep catching Suicune. My brother got COVID recently, but I'm still not infected. That's good. That's good. I mean, if you've been around him, though, you are going to have to keep checking, though. The way COVID works, at least for me, is that I don't start feeling sick until about 5 to 6 days after exposure, if not like 3 to 5 days after I start feeling sick. So even if I'm not sick anymore, it will take that long for COVID to actually show up in my system. And he's still testing positive. That sucks. That is absolutely brutal. There's nothing I can really do at this point, so I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna damage Suicune anymore. If Suicune keeps hitting himself with Shadow Rush, then that's just how it's gonna be. See, we're getting closer already. I'm going to call... Or I'm not going to call, I'm going to check. Mein Brutger. You up? I guess that means I might be feeling this by the end of the week. I'm hoping you don't get it. I've had like COVID 2 or 3 different times this year. So I definitely know just like how frustrating it is. I've had COVID 2 or 3 times this year, gastro 2 times this year. Just never fun. The strategy that I'm banking on at this point is that Ampharos can paralyze Suicune. You need to stop you gotta stop using Shadow Rush. You're shitting yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself, Suicune, please. You're gonna be tracking shit everywhere. Please. Alright, we're gonna do Thunder Wave. And we're going to do Ultra Ball. The one time I had COVID, I felt like I got hit by a fucking Mack truck. Dude, I've gotten COVID once or twice, like, every year. Like, I'm sure I've had COVID, like, just under a dozen times. Because people just treat it like it's a normal thing here. You know, they're just like, oh yeah, it's like the flu, whatever. It killed people, whatever. We're going to try an Ultra Ball again. We're going to call. The reason you want to do status things is status effects make it easier to catch a Pokemon because they have less of a chance of fighting back. Well, okay. Suicune, please. Shit, I fucked that up. Come on. I swear to God, if you knock yourself out, we're gonna redo this fight. Has to keep you on the edge of your toes. You want to know the scary thing? I always found Suicune to be the easiest to catch out of the three dogs in this game. Oh no, Lady Venus was knocked down. Wacko Jacko is on his backo. Warg, run away. Aye. Hot damn. How can I get busted by your boy? Remember this, I'll get you back for this. Wow, she's doing the Naruto. That Suicune got ants in her pants or something. She don't want to sit down. Doing the Jimmy leg. F. Some interesting discoveries were made about the purification. There are several ways to cause the opening of the heart's door, and the resulting effects appear to differ with the original nature of the Pokemon. Also, as the purification process advances, the Shadow Pokemon regains its moves and its original nature. When the purification process is complete, the Pokemon regains all the XP points it has accumulated, perhaps even enough to level up. By effectively using these features, it may be possible to create even more powerful Shadow Pokemon. Well, that's nice. TM45 is what again? Tracked. Fuck that move. I fucking hate that move. Why does Pokemon have two genders? I'll tell you why. Capitalism. I mean, there is technically the agender, or the no gender. It's just, that's used for, like, the relic Pokemon, or the legendaries. Let me see. Don't know what the fuck Masingo is. Is Masingo the fourth gender in Pokemon? That's crazy. I didn't want to check. I didn't want to do that. I want to move. Quagsire, you were a good man. But now it's time for you to go home. Alright, how much money do I have? Let's see. I have 11,000. That's not really a lot. All of my guys are still alive. Perfect. I kind of regret that I stopped playing Pokemon at Gen 2. Gen 2, Gen 3 was when I had gotten introduced. Well, I mean, I had Pokemon as far back as Pokemon Stadium. I didn't play like a legit Pokemon game, though, until Sapphire. But it was weird, because like I watched the Pokemon anime for Gens 1 and 2 and 3. I had the game for Gen 1 and then Gen 3. And I consider either Gen 2 or Gen 3 to be my favorite. Did you guys ever have those Pokemon bed sheets growing up? I don't know why I'm asking. You probably didn't. I had like those like white and blue Pokemon bed sheets where they had like all the different Pokemon on them. Like there was Pikachu, Arbok, Coughing. I think Charmander was on there. I started being a little 6-year-old with a Game Boy Color and a copy of Pokemon Blue. Yeah, I never played Pokemon Blue. I actually got Pokemon Gold at a pawn shop for like $6 when I was like 13 or 14 years old. The reason they sold it to us that cheap was because the battery had dried out, and the guy didn't know anything about technology, and he was just like, oh, I figured the game probably just didn't work anymore. And he was like, and the labor and all that stuff is probably too sensitive to repair. And all you had to do was the battery dried out. And so all you had to do was just like change out the battery. My mom was like, no, see if it works and like what doesn't work and that kind of stuff. And all that happens was it just didn't save the save file on record. Dumbass couldn't replace a coin battery. I mean, pawn shop guys, they're not exactly smart. A lot of them, like, they just get by on just being like, ew, whatever. I know business. I'm a big man. Whoops. There were other spies? You're not getting past me. What other spies? We're the only spies. Frenna? More like Tenna. More like Undertale. The discrepancy is fucking crazy. Gligar, I believe, is a Shadow Pokemon, which is now a higher level of Shadow Pokemon that we have come across in this game. And yet, this lady also has a level 35 Shroomish, but we just got done beating a boss with level 45 Pokemon. What? I don't know. That was always something that kind of frustrated me about this game. Girl, this game's difficulty curves are so fucking nasty. The game is not for the weak. To be honest, like, this was my first, like Pokemon game with a story. I played this before I got Sapphire. And so to me, I thought this is what Pokemon was. I thought it was double battles. But I also had Stadium, and I was like, oh, they didn't figure it out yet. Like, as a kid, I was able to know, it's like, oh, they just couldn't figure out how to make it work. Let's see. Feint attack. We'll do bite on Jiggly. I'll get good at typing someday. I've just come to terms I'm never going to be good at typing. I had access to Yellow version that was closer to the anime. Yes. Yellow version was to appeal to the people who watch the anime so that they could have the Pikachu. Were you able to evolve that Pikachu? I don't think you were. Because for some reason, Nintendo was just like, no, it's the gimmick. Like, no, like, no one would want to level up Pikachu. Like, that, no. The Pokemon team will pay for their transgressions. I have Yellow version on my 2DS. Really? Oh, is it like a virtual console or like a 3DS shop? pocket sand. Why would you ever want to evolve Pikachu so you can evolve it into a flop as Raichu? Nah, miss me with that. An objectively stronger Pokemon that's a part of a final evolution stage whose stats are all maxed out. Yeah, I want to evolve it into Raichu. Especially because the choices of electric Pokemon in that generation were fucking terrible. Like, in terms of, like, electric types, you had Magneton, which I don't think they had even introduced steel types in that generation yet. So they had Magneton, and they had Electabuzz. And they had Jolteon. So unless you wanted to try and get Zapdos, if you wanted an objectively good electric type Pokemon, like, Raichu was as good as you were going to get. Somehow I got Pokemon X on my 2DS Nintendo account. I don't remember buying it. It was a gift from the French. They said, you will like our game, haha. And then you played it, and you're like, yeah, this is fine. Maybe I'm just being a hater. I have heat for Raichu, maybe because it's ugly. Well, a lot of Pokemon are ugly. But to me, a lot of their ugliness, like, at least gives them character that I can respect. Like, Raichu gives me vibes of perturbed school bully who just wants his father's affection and respect. I don't necessarily like the ugly Pokemon in terms of they're not Pokemon that I would want for myself. But a lot of them do at least have, like, the kind of... I mean, that's the problem with, like, a lot of Pokemon these days, is I feel like a lot of them miss, like, defining characteristics that, like, you can tell what their characters would be. Pip Juice can't use the same move twice in a row. Alright, well then we're going to change Feint Attack to Teddy Ursa, and we're going to do Pokemon. we're going to do Pokemon on Gligar. No! That Game Boy Game Freak logo gave me a good shot of nostalgia. Oh, absolutely. For me, it's in, when you're playing Sapphire, and you see the Game Freak logo with the dewdrop and the Sapphire, and it goes... Burp, 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 da-da-da-da-da. A lot of modern Pokemon past Gen 5 are kind of ugly. I won't hold you. I don't think ugly is the way to describe it. They follow the same design formula is the thing. Whereas the generations prior, like, don't really. Like, generations 5 onward all kind of follow the same design aesthetic. And so, in that capacity, I'm not exactly crazy about him. Yellow, Ash, or Jack? Who the fuck is Jack? My headache is killing me. I gotta go. I'm sorry, Hajer. I hope you start feeling better. I hope you get better from your sickness. I hope those tests go well. Try to study if you can, but take it easy on yourself. Thank you for hanging out again. It was good to see you. I'm going to do Sleep on Gligar because he's a ground type and he's not going to be affected by electric type moves. Yeah, it was nice hanging out with you. It was good to see you. Oh, man. I do feel bad, though. I will be needing to call it quits here in a little bit, only because I've got I've gotten more drawing that I need to do for that project I was telling you guys about. It's definitely life consuming at this point. But the deadline is going to be Thursday, so I might have missed what that was. Well, I'm not trying to exactly say what it is, but you might have an idea, Bricklebork. It's something where the deadline is this coming Thursday. I only say that because I think you're more familiar with the Jabroni Mike and the Vine Sauce communities. It's the game jam. I'm taking part of that. I'm hoping I can actually show what that is at some point, but the Vinny one, yeah, the Vinny one. I don't necessarily know when they're going to be showing the games, but I guess there's like a vetting process that they have to do with all the entries. I'm waiting for Cum Jam next year to show what I can do. Oh yeah. The guy I'm working with on this, Drac, he was kind of hoping that there would be like another Fingies award, or like another Fingies like show this year, but Finger Family Media is not exactly something that Mike is wanting to go and do anymore. If not wanting to do, then he's just not able to do it. You're waiting with the big boys for real. Well, no, it's just like a community. It's just like community entries that anyone in that said community can check out. And if something is high enough voted in terms of like a bunch of criteria you have to meet, there's a chance that it can get shown on one of their streams, which my buddy and I are sure that what we're working on probably won't get shown on stream, but we're just doing it because it's fun, It's a good excuse to just like get this shit rolling. It really is like one of those like acknowledge me senpai kind of projects, but it's definitely fun. I've never gotten to say that I've actively worked on a game before, and even all I'm doing is just like drawing. I hope it goes well. I've mostly been on 3D modeling to improve that. Yeah. Well, I would like to work on 3D programs, but I just have no experience with them. I'm trying to remember where I get the cologne case. My only experience with like 3D modeling though was I used Maya like 10 years ago when I was a sophomore in high school. And it was fun. Like it was definitely like I enjoyed it. I wasn't smart enough to know what the hell I was doing, but that's just how it goes. So the reason I'm trying to find where the cologne case is in this game is because I'm trying to like get cologne, because cologne is used to expedite the opening process of the Shadow Pokemon's hearts, which is what I want for Suicune. 3D modeling seems hellish. Like, I know the carpals are stiff. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, any kind of like digital media like that is just gonna be fucking insane. I've been learning about Blender for the past couple years, so I've gotten pretty okay at it. Fuck yeah. That's good. if you've got the time and the dedication and the desire to like want to dedicate yourself to that, then that's absolutely perfect. That's what I'm trying to do with just drawing in general. I would like to try to get back into 3D work, but I want to try to at least get more confident and capable in the art, like in the drawing aspect, before I even think about going on to 3D. I noticed that with the GameCube and PS2 game, the faces and mouths are textures on and not modeled. Well, yeah, because I mean, they were still using, like, it's not like they ended up being, I think, for the 360 and the PS3, like, they weren't fully modeled yet. They didn't have the resources to be able to do that, I think, to the full extent. I think the mouths, like, where the mouths would be are modeled, but they don't necessarily have mouths themselves, if that makes sense. At least for some games. Like, it depends on, like, what the game is, like, what kind of resources they're using, like, how resource heavy it is. I kind of like the aesthetic of having them drawn. No, I always really like that. I always find it to be pretty enjoyable. All right, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch to Espeon Amphidos. What's this little boy and girl doing all the way down here? What's Friend doing up top? What's it doing up here? Yikes. Gloom and Curly. Well, this was a terrible combination to be going up against. Maybe it will be fine. Alright, we're going to use Psybeam on Gloom. We're going to use Thunderbolt on Curlia. Maybe it'll be fine. I'm going to make a name for myself here. My name is Akasha, and Channing Tatum is my favorite Cajun actor, who's not Cajun at all. I can never remember if Rosalina is a poison type. I fucking hate this Pokemon. It's Stantler. That's just a deer. There's nothing interesting about it. That's just a deer. What do you mean he has Intimidate? I'm gonna speed run to Celadon City. To Viridian City? You're gonna meet your friends along the way? That's great. What game is Celadon City in again? Is that Gen 1? I can't remember. Or was Celadon... Fuck. I really have no idea. Oh my god! My name is Akasha. My favorite Cajun actor is Grandma McGillicuddy. You should vote for her in the upcoming presidential elections. Didn't she get canceled for saying some very not PC things, though? Like, where was she during the 1960 protests? I just don't know if I want that kind of... I don't want that kind of... that person as a president, you know what I mean? Celadon City is the one where Team Rocket burnt down the grass gym and Ash cross-dressed. Oh, that's right. Oh, so that's right, because there's that old man who's like, I like this gym. It's full of beautiful women. I fucking hate Stantler. I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball, and if that isn't enough, then I'm going to... What presidential candidate hasn't said something controversial? Vote for Grandma Pussy. No, her name is now Grandma McGillicuddy Pussy. Or is it Pussy McGillicuddy? I never get Stantler. I'm actually surprised that I caught him there. What's with this ridiculous power? Yeah, the game just has like a raging boner for the admins being impossible to battle. Alright, we're gonna do Super Potion. Super Potion.
Hi, Pussy McGillicuddy.
What's this? Where's this go? Wogue. Found a max potion. Wow. In this economy? That's pretty cool. Timer ball. That's nice. I was needing more of those. We are about to fight another man who is very difficult to fight. Not her. No, she's that's a woman, but the man that she has. Well, what do you know? I hardly thought I'd have to get involved in this. Loina, please. Be nice to me. She looks like she benches at least 12 parsecs. We're just gonna take out our Octillery. Octillery looks like he's gonna be the annoying one. Oh, never mind. I sure hope the next Pokemon isn't a ground type, or I would have done this for nothing. Benches 12 Parasangs. She looks like she could break me in half. Oh! It was a flying type. Jesus. Imagine getting sent out to battle and then immediately dying, and you're just like, I didn't even see the sun. It's Piloswine. I like big, strong women who could fucking kill me. I think Dunsparce is also a ground type. Let's see.
I am uncertain.
Dunsparce is not a ground type. Oh, God. Come on. We are not going to risk it. Piloswine is the fastest one. Okay. Bye, Ampharos. Miss Ma'am is kinda hot. Who said that? I don't know. Some person. I don't think I can do anything at this point. I could try return, but that might fuck us over. And then we're gonna try... We're gonna try a Pokeball.
Bye-bye.
Piloswine, please. Drake Man, please. Alright, let's do Great Ball. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that made my life infinitely easier. I never thought I'd take the fall this early. Or easily. Shit, I can't read. Why does it list the prices of your Pokeballs before I send them out? Because every time you bust my balls, it costs me money. And I'm gonna need you to start paying back interest. Compensate, ma'am. Let's see. It is 6 p.m. How many more battles do we have to do? This might be the last battle we have to do here. Let me see. I mean, it looks right. Summary. He is literally about to level up.
No, you.
Who has more momentum at this point? So we're going to switch Ampharos out for Alligator. Forget about getting past me. I'll protect Lady Venus from you. And in reward, I'll get a penis. Alright, Nellis, I get it. Alright, Nelly, I hear ya. Which one was Nelly again? Wasn't that the one that killed his cousin? Or was that someone else? Now watch me whip. Now watch me, Nelly. It's Sneaselford Johnson. First thing you do as a Sneasel is you fucking scream as loud as you can. Get out of here, Loudred. You're not even the loud one here. Sneasel is. And we're gonna kick the shit out of Sneasel for his crimes against the Catholic Church. Espeon uses Side Beam. We're gonna keep using Surf. Oh my fucking god! I wonder if I could still go to that one part of Viridian Forest to catch a second Pikachu. I don't see why you couldn't.
Life was about trying, so I think you should try. Body slam.
That might paralyze. It does not. We're going to Thunderbolt Seviper. We're going to Surf one more time, and hopefully it does not knock out Sneasel. The Sneasel is dedicated to being blasphemous against the Pope. Yeah. I hate Chicago. Mwah. Oh, Seviper, you little fucker. What a bitch. Alright, we're gonna do a Great Ball on Sneasel. And we're going to have Seviper slash... We're gonna have for Alligator slash Seviper. Jesus. I always imagined you could get yourself a full team of Pikachu, though, in games like that. Corsola. Well, there goes my electric type advantage. Let's do Suicune. No, yeah, let's do Suicune. Start getting some experience his way. We'll do Shadow Rush on Corsola. We'll do Surf. There we go. Never does as much damage. Like, they're always able to do a fuck ton of damage when they do it to me, but when I try to do it to them, it does nothing. God damn it. They use Confuse Ray on my one dependable Pokemon at this point. Motherfucker. That might have been the first time that I failed to knock out a Pokemon with that much health left. Corsola is a rock type, I forgot. Why is enemy's defense so high? Not a Pokemon alive can just tank Surf like that. Yeah. I always thought that Surf was a much weaker attack than it is, but it's just because when I use Surf, it's just not great. Before that horrible boy can meddle anymore, I'll link up with Ein at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Eek eek, why do you have to chase me here? It's so unfair. This isn't good. I can't lead him to the lab. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna go this way. There's nothing of interest in here, but there's something of interest in here. It's a holding room. Black glasses. What does that do again? A hold item that raises the power of dark type moves. I gotta give this to Umbreon. And then I think that's all that's here. Can I go through here? No, I cannot. You are so easy to dupe. I had a feeling it was just... So they're just going to wait for us to... What the fuck? The key for the Shadow Liner is right here. You don't think I would really let you take our train? Bye-bye, and this time I mean it. Don't you dare forget about me. What? Subway key. Okay. I guess they just let us take it after all. So at this point, we don't need to follow them anymore because we want to go this way. The key is missing, can't be operated. Subway key. We're taking the train, choo-choo. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We are not going to fight these guys. I just realized that we have more battling that we need to do. Asshole! I swear to God. We're just going to go home. I'm just going to need to remember to come this way when I play again. But we're gonna be finishing up here. I would like to play more and for longer, but I have work that must be done. The way Asshole just walks backwards like that, kind of like she's doing a trendy shuffle. Check it out, am I one of the cool kids yet? No, and you never will be. You're a 34-year-old woman. Who? Oh, Akasha. Bricklebork, I didn't tell you. But I had a really bad night last night. I was trying to trim my beard because it was getting, like, too big. And I fucked up the trimming, and I ended up giving myself a bald spot. So I had to completely shave off my entire beard. You're not young. I say that to help you. There's more to life than this. Please, asshole. Well, so the combo that I have at this moment is I'm trying, like, for like 24 hours, I'm just giving myself the mustache soul patch combo. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. I look like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's the worst. Did I save? I think I saved. I did save, but I'll do it again. Because I am a conscientious gamer. I like being conscientious. Alright. I've seen your face. You're brave for going with a soul patch white. Yeah. Well, because I'm trying to round out the features of my face, and I figure a soul patch might be a way of doing that. It's a way. Not a good way, but, you know, it's a combo that you gotta try at least once. Yeah, but, I'm thinking probably once, like, 2 in the morning hits or something, that'll be a full 24 hours. I'll probably get rid of the rest of my facial hair. I might go for a clean shave. I was kind of hoping to have more facial hair by the time Christmas was running around, but you do the best you can. I like being conscientious. Goddamn right. Yeah, but I mean, that's today's stream. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream again. I should be able to stream this weekend. Streaming Saturday or Sunday. Most likely Sunday. I think that's going to be working best for me. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be working on this project some more. I'm going to need to set up my drawing tablet. The computer setup I have is terrible because I have to, like, unplug one of my monitors so I can plug in my drawing tablet. So I can only have a one monitor setup on my computer. Which, you know, I can do that, but go for that 5 o'clock shadow. My 5 o'clock shadow takes like 2 weeks to grow in, though, is the thing. And the stubble just gets so irritable, but there's nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, that's today's stream. I really wanted to thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good Tuesday. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And I will see you guys later.
Bye. Bye. Bye.